Very good evening, friends. This side Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. First of all, sorry, I was not been able to shot any videos from the last 3 days because I was really very occupied in some research work. Somehow I have started learning in my life that you need to do your work irrespective, because one thing which I have observed in my life from our YouTube channel is that there is definitely a lobby in the market, and I don't want to name anyone by the way, who is really interested that we should not continue. People in the banks are angry because they feel why I am uploading the videos covering the banking sector on YouTube, which is not in the books. People in big fours are angry. They feel that why we are uploading hedge accounting, CTRM, ETRM related videos whereby almost no information is available in the public domain. People in the financial institutions and all, they are angry because we are uploading hedging strategies and all these things in the public domain. And now, as Sheetal Academy started uploading the video courses and more video courses are coming, another lobby is angry that why we are selling a very unique information almost at very low cost. And I have slowly making out a sense that this is how we live. We are really not interested to do something, neither we want anyone to do something. We continue to live in the world of status quo. And I have hardly seen anyone who talks in a decent manner. But I know that what we are doing actually. And I would continue to what I am. I will continue to educate the people. Like, I wanted to show you one of the messages which I received today on our YouTube channel, on our basically LinkedIn, sorry, WhatsApp. Dear sir, I am Sachin from India. I would like to thank you very much because I ended up in a job interview. I was not sure that whether I would clear this job interview or not. I'm not telling in which job interview, in which company he ended up. Then he wrote that I watched all treasury management system videos from YouTube, and finally I answered most of the questions which they asked. I understand that I do not have a comprehensive knowledge which I love to take in the later part of my life, but I thank you very much. And I think this is what Steve Jobs always said. To me, the acknowledgement is not whether I will get a big prize, memento, or something like that. To me, the acknowledgement is if someone at 3 a.m. gives me a call and say, hey Steve, your product is awesome, then my job is done. So I would continue the path of good things. I will continue the path of making people aware. I will continue to warn people. I will continue to, update people. I will continue to let people know that these all things happening, like occasionally on very often basis, we come in public domain and warn people like, what's happening in market. It is about 46,000 guys. I don't know what fundamentals which we have, which at least I cannot see that market is around 46,000. Something which few fundamentals at least I not been able to see which is pushing markets to 46,000. But there are many Einstein, Edisons and Newtons, those who are happy enough. And yesterday I spoke to somebody and he told me that markets would be touching 50,000. Please go ahead. Because one thing I know, that without fundamentals, till what extent markets will survive at 50,000, that is more important to me. And I am a kind of person who loves buying thing at intrinsic value. I understand that till now I spoke intrinsic value as far as the stocks are concerned. I never spoke about intrinsic value as far as the options is concerned. And yesterday I realized this. Yesterday when I was doing my studies, you know that every day I devote almost 2 hours to my studies, because learnings is endless. Endless. The maximum you learn, the maximum knowledge you get, the maximum update you would be having. So yesterday while doing my research, not research, in fact my self-study, I was pricing something on my computer, and I realized at that point of time I did a mistake. And what is that mistake is, I never spoke about the intrinsic value of the options contract in the public domain. Then I checked my YouTube channel and I realized that yes, I did that mistake, because very often I spoke about the intrinsic value of the stocks, but I never spoke about the intrinsic value of the options contract in the public domain. And by the way, guys, when I speak about intrinsic values, I am not talking about the theoretical formula of intrinsic value, which is call intrinsic value if the price will go up, and the put intrinsic value when the price will go down. So please, I'm not talking about that formula. Maybe some people can understand, we know that intrinsic value. And I think I have decided that now time has come, I should start speaking about the options intrinsic value also, because and then yesterday night when I was doing my self study, I realized another important thing. And what is that is sometimes a lot of thing happens by accident. So what happens is, I felt that intrinsic value differs in case of intrinsic value of an option contract. Now when we speak about option, to be honest, intrinsic value of an option contract differs in case of a single stock, in case of a basket, and in case of an index. So by the way, it could be an index, Standard & Poor, Nifty, Bank Nifty, Tokyo Index, SGX, and any index of the globe. The way we compute the intrinsic value of a stock in these indexes, intrinsic value of an option on a stock, it would completely be different if we compute the intrinsic value of an index option. And that really made me almost a sleepless nights, that I never spoke about that, and I never realized that this is something which I missed for my subscribers. And now I will speak. I will definitely try and cover. But more important thing, that the night not ended as a guilty, rather night ended as a learning adventure. And what is that learning adventure is that God is really kind, that I was pricing one option strategy for Nifty, and I was not very convinced that this option strategy will always give me profit or not. But then I did something to tweaking, and I love tweaking. I always do experiments. I never run away from experiments, because experiments teach you a lot. They teach you your mistake. They teach you what else you should have done to make yourself better and all. And I realized that we can have a very good strategy, which is flying flying zero call put spread, and flying zero call spread, zero cost. And I really love research, because research is something very important to me, and I always love research. So what I did yesterday night, I tried this. So let me show you something. Fly zero cost put spread. And let me lay fly zero call spread. You hardly get any information about these things, but yesterday I priced these things. I'm not saying that it is 100% perfect, but to an extent perfect. To an extent means the chances of loss is zero. And as our FNO Learning Academy is ready, learnings mean trainings academy is ready, we will definitely have this for our members, those who opted for the trainings. But one thing that really hits me is that the markets are moving in one direction. There are many, the medical community also, few people in the medical community are having issues with the side effects of the vaccine, many articles in the public domain. And a large part of the medical community is happy that vaccine is on the way. I'm not a medical practitioner, so no comments. But the way markets are moving, it looks like a unidirectional market. Since it is moving as a unidirectional market, one thing which is really important for us to understand holistically is that the traditional way of hedging using options might not work. For example, the normal put, the normal call, something like that. And I heard that many people came to me in public on my WhatsApp, and they said that they are having issues with the margin also. And of course, capital is always a constraint, guys. Not everyone in the market, and India is not an exception, even across the globe, even in the Singapore, to be honest. There are people, those who cannot afford that level of capital. So I think that the time has come when we need to move forward to advance option strategies to cover our, exposure. Because we really do not know what would happen in the public. We really do not know what would happen in the markets. Maybe today, Kotak Mahindra Bank is 1900. God knows, Kotak Mahindra Bank may go to 2200 also. We do not know. Maybe it will once again retreat back to 1500. Because you know that there is a big lobby who is managing these things, who is managing the pricing going up, down, up, down, up, down. I have spoke number of times since last 6 months about negative put and negative calls. But I have hardly seen anyone is paying deep attention to that about negative puts and negative calls. And now I'm happy that using the advanced option strategies, at least we can able to cover ourselves. If not completely, then to the maximum extent. And of course, our FNO Learnings Academy, the Trainings Academy is up, and the first session is planned next week. We would definitely be doing using live Thomson Reuters, and whatever minimum we will get from Bloomberg TV, we will get it, to be sure. And at the same point of time, we will give some information on the YouTube also. But I'm very happy that, one thing is that this unidirectional market, which is like one side, taught me something, and I did that. I just did the Google, which I did yesterday night, and as of now, I have no information about fly zero cost call spread, fly zero cost put spread. I have not seen any information in that regards on the Google. Maybe if you have seen, you please let me know. But I think the time has come when I need to come in the public domain and talk about the intrinsic value of an option contract and intrinsic value of an index using options. But one thing is sure, guys, I'm telling you that if the market will go to unidirectional, which is by the way an absolute great probability, to be honest, then the options premium would be skyrocketing very soon. And I'm afraid that majority of the retail investors will lose their appetite to trade in options because the premiums are like outside their capital. But I know no one is interested in that regards. No one is interested to see what exactly happening in the option pricing and all. But Treasury Consulting is committed to throw the maximum updated information in the public domain. We are a company who believes in intrinsic value. We believes that if you buy something, buy on intrinsic value, else forget. Straight. If you wanted to sell something, sell above intrinsic value. Don't run before anything. If you know, don't just run before something. Don't just run before something which is not getting caught, or if it is outside your pocket, or if it's outside your hand, outside your scope, let it be. This is what the golden principle of the life is. And a lot of videos are on the cards. Once again, apologies for not present from the last 3 days due to lot of research and lot of market is going unidirectional and lot of new things which we are doing. Due to that, we were not been able to do so. So I apologize, but now onwards, I would definitely be, I'm back and the video shooting are again back. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting. You know our WhatsApp 9818485155. But guys, before I quit, I would like to have one request that as an individual, it is our prime duty to do something for the society. It is our prime duty to make sure that the young guns, those who are coming, the young generation who is yet to come, they should remember us for all the good things. I understand that many people or few people do not want the knowledge to come in public domain, but this is not the way to work, because this way maybe we have degrees, certifications and all these things, but we are doing a work which is known as we are trying to make society as illiterate as possible. And let me tell with due respect to everybody that, and I always strongly believe that an illiterate person is not who cannot sign, who cannot read English newspaper or Hindi newspaper or any other language newspaper. An illiterate person is somebody who might have a lot of degrees, certifications and XYZ, but his practical understanding is zero. Now we are in markets when a 2 rupee thing is available at 5 rupee. Few stocks are well above the intrinsic value. And I think talking intrinsic value against these stocks is, I think, is a waste of time, because they are well above the intrinsic values and they are like, I'm noticing that few stocks are even making a fun of intrinsic value. The way they did in 2000. They made a fun of, in 2000, globally many stocks made fun of intrinsic value. And after that, what happened, we all knew. I know there is a big lobby in the system who is really working hard to make sure that negative calls, any stock who should be lesser than the intrinsic value should be 2 times the intrinsic value. Let it go up, irrespective of that. Mutual funds are selling, but market is going up unidirectionally. Who is buying? No one knows. This is the tough time for most of us. And I really do not know how long this tough time would last. But patience and commitment, and we need to see things in a little different way. Because guys, remember that, just to conclude, that unidirectional markets are always dangerous. Either way, I'm not talking that market is going to 46,000, so it is dangerous. Even if when market was crashing immediately after COVID-19, it was also dangerous. Either way, unidirectional market is dangerous. And unidirectional market promulgates or threatens the concept of intrinsic value, and many people lose that concept. And end result, I don't think I need to tell you. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting. You know our WhatsApp 9818485155. Have a great time and talk soon. Thank you.